25 na telepon bang 20-25 लाख का
Yeah, hello Nageswara garu, good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir. We will start in a short while, sir. I'll just give a brief introduction and then we'll start, sir.
Yeah. Nice to see you again.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, one and all. Ctara welcomes you all to its continuing webinar series. Today, there is a slight change from the normal usual topics of accounts department. The topic is save your spine from surgery. As many of the accounts brothers and sisters will be regularly in their seats working throughout the day for 8 hours. This is a very important topic. And our speaker is Dr. Yes, Bakhtiar Choudhary. Dr. Bakhtiar Choudhary is a specialist in spine medicine. I'll just give a brief introduction of him. Dr. Bakhtiar Choudhary is a retired war veteran. He has served in the Indian peacekeeping force in Sri Lanka and is a well-known sports medicine specialist of the country. He has served the Indian Army and Apollo hospitals for a decade each, and presently he is the director of Hyderabad Spine Clinics, Hyderabad Sports Medicine Education and Research Foundation, and is also a visiting faculty to many premier institutions in the country for which is involved in training of IAS, IPS and IRS officers, and also a visiting faculty in several universities. Dr. Bakhtiar Choudhary has represented the national and international sports teams as sports medicine doctor. With some of the sports events are cricket, boxing, rowing, athletics, and hockey. He has treated world-class players like Mike Gatting, Adam Gilchrist, VVS Lakshman, and many IPL players. Several leading personalities like Sri N. Chandrababu Naidu, former Chief Minister of United Andhra Pradesh, and film stars like Balakrishna, Venkatesh, Rajendra Prasad, and Anil Kapoor have also been treated by him. Dr. Bakhtiar Choudhary has contributed more than 1,000 articles in daily newspapers, and he is a popular expert faculty in most television channels, including Discovery Channel on healthcare issues. He has made more than 500 YouTube films free for public viewing and has developed many exclusive health promotion TV programs by the name of Dr. B Show. Dr. Bakhtiar Choudhary has developed new methods for sports training and injury assessment, management, and rehabilitation. He is considered an authority in workplace ergonomics, fitness training, and fitness nutrition. We are indeed fortunate to have him amongst us, as in these days of pandemic, a session on health issues is very, very important. We hope that the session will be beneficial to all the participants who are attending today's meeting. Thank you one and all. Over to Dr. Bakhtiar Choudhary.
Thank you very much, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Firstly, good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Good to see almost 65 members. And during this pandemic, we have relearned many new things. And today is one such program. Today I'm going to talk in detail about how to save your spine. So I will give you introduction from how our spine is formed, what makes it wrong, and how to prevent. You will be aware we will be spending much more money on backache, neck pain than diabetes and heart disease, because so long we are there, whole our body is supplied by the nerves coming from the spinal cord. You all know this is the brain, you have medulla oblongata, and you have a complete spinal cord which is preserved by the bony structure of backbone. We call them a backbone. It has small pieces of vertebrae, and they're all merged and made one column. That's why it is known as a spinal column. Now I'll share some slides to you. Nageswara Garu, yeah, can I share some slides? Yeah. Yes, okay.
You can
Done?
share, sir.
Yeah, done. Can you see my slides now?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. Avini, baad mein. Yeah. Hello. So
Hello.
today we're going to talk about back and neck pain, because these are the two aspects of spine, and many occupations cause lot of hazards which results in back and neck pain. Now, when do we need surgery? First thing I want to tell you, when do we need really surgery? Because a lot of people just take their MRI, I mean order by doctor, and they will show some disc bulge and बोलेगा आ जाओ हम लोग आपको सर्जरी कर देंगे. But you remember, this is very important information. Anybody who has a serious back pain or neck pain, if they don't recover by 3 months by all their conservative methods, then you may require surgery. And that means in 3 months, हर दिन आपका condition खराब होते जा रहा है. Every day you are becoming bad to worse situation. That is the time we should think of surgery. Otherwise, I see a lot of people do not wait for this time and then straight away go for surgery. Unfortunately, doctors, hospitals advise surgeries. Second reason for surgery is rapid deterioration. Today a person is walking, tomorrow he is not able to walk. Day after tomorrow he has a numbness in the leg. Next day his toes are not working. So when there is a rapid deterioration, there is a lot of trouble. That's where you may consider surgery as an option. Like yeah, accidental injury or losing function. In case of a motorcycle accident, car accident, or a fall from a building, and just injury is not enough. If a person loses functioning, the leg is not working, or a numbness increase, there is a loss of function progressively becoming a worst, then you may need a surgery. And pain intolerable even after medication for several months. And finally, The worst situation, tumor, cancer, serious bone disease. So there are serious conditions which don't recover in order of recovery. Not by an MRI report. I am repeatedly saying I have taken MRIs of people who don't have back pain. All of them had disc bulges and disc prolapses, but they don't need any surgery. That means MRI report is not an advice for surgery. So this is, please keep in your mind. How to say no to surgery. This is what we need to learn today's lecture. To say no to surgery, we need to understand what is normal spine, that is how it is your backbone. What is abnormal spine? What is a spine which has disease? What it has injured spine? And what is abused spine? And finally, very poor lifestyle. These are the 6 things. If you understand, then you can very easily save your spine from surgery. Earlier we are like this, we are 4-legged animals. Now there are 2-legged animals also, but however we are promoted as humans. Now you see his spine, this is horizontal spine and it is longer than the actual body's size, tail and the neck. All animals who have 4 legs, who have a horizontal spine, they don't suffer from back pain. Extremely rare, unless some disease, injury. Normally, no animal suffers from back pain, but monkeys do suffer because primates, they stand on the 2 legs. That shows evolution is responsible for our straightening of the spine, and we may suffer from back pain and neck pain, but animals don't. This is a skeleton of a tiger. You can see the very big canine, and these don't suffer from back pain because spine is very well supported by 4 pillars. Now you see the evolution, how it took. Now this primate, this is a gorilla spine.
अब कैसे लगेगा ये?
This gorilla spine is horizontal but slowly trying to get up to become human. That's why the gorilla's legs are shorter, hands are very, very long. But over the evolution, our hands also became smaller. There is no need of holding on to the trees and jumping. So we kept this chest part as it is. And we have developed this whole long spine is completely changed. So the pelvis is changed from gorilla to human. The lower back is changed and our legs remain longer and upper limbs became smaller. Or also the pelvis became shortened and nicely rotatable and our skull remained balanced. So we have retained our erect posture. देखो हम लोग कैसे बन गए यहाँ से इधर. Now what happened during this? During this evolution, ideally we should have got a straight spine like this and a hip and 2 legs and hands like a stick diagram. But we don't have this kind of a straight spine. We have developed into very nice smooth curvature. So this is our spinal cord, double S shape, double S shape. Now curve created a pressure in the neck and pressure in the back. I hope you are following. If with the straight line, balance would have been very less because center of gravity remains only in a 0 point. But to maintain erect posture, we need to move and to carry loads, to do our work. In this person, center of gravity moves between this zone, but in this person there is no space. If this fellow bends like this, he will just fall down. But we can bend because we have a range of movement of the. So the spinal curvatures, point to be noted, spinal curvatures have developed because of evolution. And this created, as it is, some pressure over the C5, 6 vertebrae in the neck, L4, 5 vertebrae in the lower back. This is because of evolution itself. It is not because of railway job. Next slide we'll see. Now see the children. Actually, when you are born, up to 6 months of age, our spine is straight. And slowly, once the child started sitting, and when he stands, that is a time our spine takes beautiful curvatures. Followed? Because of the gravity. So small babies up to 6, 7 months, their spine is straight. That's why they sleep flat on their back, not sideways. But after 6 months, 8 months, the baby starts turning this side and that side. And after 1 to 2 years, most of the children develop the spinal curvatures and they remain for whole life. Clear? Now see from evolution what you have become. We are like this, from a monkey pose to slightly half monkey. Slowly, hands became smaller and person became very tall. These are all different periods of human. Paleolithic, Preolithic, there are some names which I forgot. And now we are finally, now from this position, we landed to this position because of thanks to computer or sitting job. Now you remember loco engines were the coal engines, drivers never used to sit. One person has to put the coal, other person has to, hold on the thread to whistle and to watch the track for traffic, animals, whatever it is, for signals. So two people, drivers, used to run the loco engine, that is a coal steam engine. But today driver is sitting in the car, in train, at home, on sofa, in a workshop, in an accounts department. This is what the accounts manager is doing today. So unfortunately, we became tall, but we have slowly pushed this to sitting posture and the whole spine gone wonky, C-shaped spine it became. S shape has become C shape. Now you try to understand what is a normal spine. Normal spine is like this. Nice, beautiful C-shape curvatures. So normal spine, which has wonderful flexibility. Each vertebra has 3 to 7 degrees movement. The whole spine can create a lot of movement. You can bend and do yogasana. Yesterday was a yoga day. A lot of people doing Surya Namaskar. Can you imagine to do Surya Namaskar, especially Padottanasana, Adhomukha Sonasana, Urdhvamukha Sonasana, Dandasana, all asanas, we are able to bend our spine in such a great manner. This is because of the mobility in vertebrae. Vertebrae are these smaller bones. There are 33 bones. So all these cause a kind of a movement for the body. And in English language, if you see the dictionary, spine is synonym to the character of the human being. If your spine is good, you are in erect posture, you are like a soldier. But if your spine is bad, your posture is bad. When we sit, there is a lot of pressure on the spine because of the gravity. Only on some part of spine, and the curvatures may become slightly straightened when we sit on a chair for a very, very long time. I hope you are clear how the normal spine is. Now let us see some more details of normal spine. When you stand also, your spine is like this, and there is a pelvis here. There is a leg. So head is here. This is how it is. The curvatures are always maintained. If you want to understand whether your posture is correct, you should start feeling, although you are short in stature, you should feel very tall. When you feel you're tall, your spine becomes nicely taller. You should think you're always beautiful. You will automatically increase your confidence. You're automatically able to combat your stress. Remember, a good posture, good spinal projection is an indicator of that person's confidence. In interview, what do we see first? How this fellow walked into the room, how he sat down, how is his neck, how is his posture. These are all very, very important. Now, what are the names of these spine? Cervical region, all of you know neck pain means cervical. Cervical means the 7 vertebrae in the neck. They have got a C shape in front, C shape. And thoracic means the vertebrae in the chest. There are about 12 vertebrae. But they are in a reverse C shape. This side, this is C in this angle, this C is opposite. Together they make a S. Now you remember neck vertebrae can move, but thoracic vertebrae movement is very, very less. Why? You have a ribs holding the whole chest. Now we have a lumbar vertebrae, those are the lowermost back. There are again 5 vertebrae. And you have finally the pelvic vertebrae, they're all fused, they're again 6. So you have 19, 5, 24, 24 plus 6, 30, and there are 1 more 2 vertebrae on the top. So around 31 vertebrae today a human being has, and there are 33 nerves come out of it. So 31 vertebrae, 33 nerves. So this is our final count. All together make one column, one big pillar which is a flexible. Our building pillar is rigid, but a human pillar is very, very flexible. And so long these curvatures are maintained, you are always a happy-go-lucky man, because you will not have any pain, any discomfort, no giddiness, no numbness, no disc prolapse, nothing. Now you see what happens. This somebody very rigid, you want to sit very stiff, not taking back support. This is hunching backwards. This is how people sit. And this is a neutral position. That means when your chair you made, your chair should be supporting only lower back, not the neck, not the buttocks. So a lot of people buy one Maharaja chair, this tall chair. This Maharaja chair is of no use to you. You need a chair with a back support. And when you sit like this, neutral position is your body is around 90 degrees. And your feet should be flat on the floor. So correct sitting begins with the correct positioning of the spine. So this is a correct sitting. Your feet should be flat on the floor. Your back should be in contact. Your neck should not be, your head should not be bent when you work on a computer. Suppose you put a laptop here, you're bending and working, or you cannot sit on a recliner like this, put your legs here. These are all bad positions. So कहीं भी बैठे आप बिल्कुल ऐसे ही बैठना चाहिए. And when you sit down more than 1 hour, there is a lot of gravitational pull on the spine. It puts a lot of pressure on your vertebrae. So that was a normal spine. You understood normal spine. But now we'll see abnormal spine. Bimariya. A lot of children have scoliosis. Scoliosis means there is a congenitally by birth there is a sideways twist. See here, this is not a forward and backward. Normally spine is curved in forward and backwards, C shape in front. But spine, if it is bent sideways, then it is disease. It is a birth disease. The children are born with this, or some people develop later on after some time. Scoliosis needs surgery, or minimal scoliosis doesn't need surgery, and it compresses the lungs. So this is one disease. Tuberculosis, very, very common disease of the spine is tuberculosis. This tuberculous bacteria eats the bone. See, bone should be a nice rectangle like this, vertebral bone. Here it is a small wedge shaped. It is compressed. So these are known as wedge compressed fractures. Without any fall, person may have fracture. And remember this space which has a disc. This disc space is reduced here, it becomes narrowed, and it will press the nerves coming from this, and these people suffer from severe pain. So because of tuberculosis, there is no blood supply. Tuberculosis can cause abscess, disc space reduces, bone is destroyed, vertebra is broken, and it will repair like irregular bone, and person may become teda meda. So this is what happens in tuberculosis if you don't treat. Injury of the spine. Motorcycle accidents, very common to break the bone. Or fall from a first floor, fall from a wall, fall from a tent. This you can see a CT model, 3D image. When a bone is broken with the impact, still the body will try to retain the spinal cord. This individual broken, the damage will occur to the disc, and these are the nerves which come from here. These will get damaged, and that will cause symptom to this person. They all need surgery many times, and some people can be treated without surgery also. Now next, aging spine, budapa. Telugu mein there is saying, kondaru puttukuto vruddhulu. That means there are some people who by birth only they are aged people. Today's lot of youth, if you see them, the way they walk, the way they sit in front of computer, the way they are watching phone, all these they behave like a elderly. Now these are young, around 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50, above 60. So there is a reduction in the bone height, and the alignment of the bone changes. So they go into slowly forward head posture. That means there is a tremendous pressure on the neck, pressure in the back, and they suffer tremendously. This is the natural aging, but there are people who are very strong at 60, 70 years also. So aging can be prevented, not the number prevention, but the effect on the spine can be prevented by very careful style of living. Now we have understood we don't get pain by a normal spine because there is no pressure on the nerve coming from the nerve root of the spinal cord. Either it has to be diseased spine or it has to be injured spine. And last one, most people suffer from, all of us suffer from abused spine. Abused spine is very, very important. Abused spine causes first thing to neck pain or neck stiffness. If no pain, it is stiff. Back pain or back stiff. Radiating pain, that means if a disc is pressured or pressurized in the neck, you get a pain in the hand, you get a pain in the chest, you may get a numbness in the fingers, you may get a giddiness in the head. And we name them different names. Sciatica. This is nothing but a radiating pain from the lower back to the lower limb. Disc disease, if there is a localized pain or because the disc is compressed, so we call them disc disease. Third is the disc prolapse, the disc has come out. For example, this is a vertebra. You have a disc here, you have a nerve coming from here. Now disc is prolapsed like this because of the pressure of the spine. This fellow will keep on pressing this nerve and he'll get a completely thigh and leg pain, unbearable pain till he undergoes surgery. So finally, doctors, what they are doing, they are not preventing abuse. They are not teaching you how to prevent abuse, but they are diagnosing the disc disease and they are operating. If you do only the curative therapy, that is immediate pain relief by cutting, it will again come back. 99.8% of people who are operated, they again come back with a similar pain after couple of years. Why? Because your abuse is still intact. So today's my next part of the lecture is focused on how to prevent abuse and what is that we are abusing on our spine. First, sitting abuse. Now I want you, all of you, to observe this picture for 1 minute. Then I'm going to ask you what is happening here. Just observe for 2 minutes. Because I am not going to keep on talking, I will just stop here. You kindly observe this. There are three situations: a girl working, doing homework, a man working from home, a woman working on a social media. This is what is happening in your house. This is home alone, because home is not alone now. All three of us are there. So what is happening here? Yeah? Anybody can describe what has happened in that picture? Please unmute and talk to me. Hello?
Hello.
There are 100 members. Yes.
Actually, the spine is getting pressured. It is not straight and it is being curved.
Yes. Very good. Still? So what happens when I get curved, when I bend forward, what happens?
There will be a lot of pressure on our spine.
Yes. Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
I will just try to, that's a wonderful answer. Again, I will share, because now from now, you have to pay 100% attention. Don't see any messages now. Put your phone aside, because I am not going to talk to you and no orthopedic surgeon is going to tell you. First, no, try to see. Now, ideally, I have shown you the normal sitting. Ideally, you see the chair, all of them. Please make a note in your notebook. All of these people do not have back support. Do you agree with me? There is no back is not supported because they are away from the center of gravity is here. Center of gravity should be here. Center of gravity should be here. But all these people away from their center of gravity is gone here. That means here. We all know once a car bends more than center of gravity, it will fall down. Ideally, body is trying to fall down, but your spine is trying to hold you. So it need to put more than 20 times extra pressure to hold your head and hold your chest from falling in front. That's why this girl has done an adaptive posture. She has rested her body on the table. She is better off actually than these two. You know, you see her, she is much, much better off because her body is resting here. So she is slightly better than these two people. So number one, back is not supported. Number two, load is on the knee because they are moved in front, you know, and load is on the elbow, load is on the wrist, the weight is transferred. And number two, the head is moved in front, forward head posture. And here the monitor is very high, here monitor is very low. You know, this is what happens when you see a tablet, iPad. This is what is going to happen, or on the phone. Forward head posture is going to shift your center of gravity from back to here. All these people will surely undergo surgery someday. This is a very, very bad posture. I will tell you how to correct later. Oh, sorry. Now, next slide. Can you see this? I think you may laugh. इसको थोड़ा देखो. His father is a very high-tech fellow. He brought him a very big screen, and he's watching his screen like this. You know, इसको देखो अच्छी तरह से. Where is his eye level? He's probably after some time he's going to turn his head up, and he's going to reverse turning of his head. And see this man. This boy is very, very low. His back is not supported properly. Years after no support. And he tried to sit down. Why is he adopting these postures? Because he's not able to watch his. He's attending a classroom. You can see a teacher and all the students. It's a Zoom class like us. And these people are future doctors' delight. They're going to pay a lot of money to doctors without any benefit. School teachers, unfortunately, are not aware of ergonomics. If you don't understand ergonomics, this is what is going to happen. And industries like railway industries do not understand ergonomics. All software industries are not taught ergonomics. Engineering students are not taught ergonomics. And lack of understanding of ergonomics will lead to bad posture. Yeah, what is the problem? Can anybody speak? I don't mind getting disturbed. I want you to participate. Till now we saw forward head posture, isn't it? Laptop was like this. So center of gravity shifting. This man is slouchy posture. Although he moved back, but head is trying to come in front.
Yeah.
This is because this manager doesn't know the chair backrest has to be straight.
Yes.
He's supposed to be here. He's supposed to be here.
Yes.
This is very, very important. Especially senior managers, GMs, AGMs, VPs, all these greater posts people, they think the bigger the post, the longer the chair they need. Maharaja chair. But it is Maharaja chair is only to dictate. But if you still want to use a computer or a phone or a tab, sorry, this is going to be a very, very dangerous situation. Head turned down. See, this is an angle your spine is making at the spinal C6 level and L4-5 level. Neck is out of line. Wrist raised. See, wrist is raised. Because of slouching, the body is come down. Elbows very, very low. Knees in an obtuse angle. Ankles are extended. This is the worst posture if anybody can work. A lot of children work in the schools like this. A lot of cab drivers drive like this. If you observe when you sit in the next time in a car, a lot of you, the owners, drive like this because nobody teaches. RTA only collects money. They don't teach how to sit in the car. Yeah, can anybody answer? Yes, anybody? I want a correction to this. Now you understood little bit of correct sitting. How to correct this girl and what is the problem? What is the solution?
I think she needs to move the chair a little bit forward so that most of the actually above her waist there is a bend. If she move her chair a little front and keep
Okay, okay,
her,
very good.
her vertebral column will become straight and there will be less pressure on her vertebral column.
Very good, very good. That is a good explanation. I will tell you points you please note in your book. Whenever you want to correct your sitting place, even the senior managers, when you walk around in your office, you must observe especially you are working in accounts where you're going to spend, you're going to use statistics software, data software, and analytical softwares, and artificial intelligence software. These are the softwares used by the accountant departments because you have large, huge amount of data, numbers. Earlier, we used to use Fox Pro for data management. Then it turned into Lotus Sheets. Then it became a Excel. Then became a SPSS. Now we have a lot of accounts packages. So what I am telling is the more the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 numbers need more focusing of the eye than text. Now we can read one big letter, temperature. The moment you see temp, your brain will read the temperature. But you want to 125.786, your brain can't remember this number. You will read to. So all the people who handle numbers, they are the worst occupations in the world. All the stock market agents, insurance agents, all the account departments, bankers, why they suffer? This is because of the viewing at the numbers on the computer, because you cannot skip a number. 1 0 this side will finish somebody else. So whenever you see a workstation, see the person, not the chair. I am repeating again. When you look at the workstation, see, when you look at this girl, first thing comes in your mind, she is probably short. You know, ये थोड़ी गिड्डी है, छोटी है, ये लंबी कद की नहीं है. She is not tall enough to fit into workstation. Why did she put her feet on this chair? Because her feet were hanging. They are not reaching the floor. So floor is here, her feet are here. So if she feet goes up, she has to get up, stand up from the chair. So body does a adaptive posture, at least somewhere हमारे टांग कहीं ना कहीं रखना ही है. So this is very important. That by in this process, what happens? She is away from the backrest. So as I told you, rule number 1, our back should be always in contact with the backrest. Please note in your diary, if you want to prevent your back pain, if you want to prevent surgery, whenever you sit, your back should be in contact and it should be 90 to 95 degrees, not 100 degrees, not too early. So to correct her, what you have to do is, her feet are hanging, so don't lower the chair, give her a big footrest. You know, इसका टांग इधर आ जाएगा and automatically she'll come back. And then if she's not attacking here, you put one small cushion. Then her head will come here. That means her posture is corrected. We have made her a correct. Then you move the monitor in front and raise the monitor to eyebrow level, top of the monitor. So point number 1 is the back should be straight in contact. Point number 2 is your feet should be flat on the floor in contact. Point number 3, your eyebrow should be at par with the top of the monitor. Let it be a phone, let it be a computer, whatever it is. So जब तक आप ऐसा नहीं है, your back is under tremendous stress. Let us see another example. Now, can you see this example? What is the problem with her? Yeah, any one person? गौर से देखो. See, backache prevention does not happen by taking tablets, because an average person sits 1 lakh hours in. By the time you retire, you're sitting more than 1 lakh hours. And in that, if you sit wrongly, imagine what happens to the spine. Now, this girl is not sitting in the chair properly. She could have kept the chair straight like this, but she is not aware. She is thinking, jaisa chair hai, aise baith jao. So she is not in contact with the chair, and her monitor is too high. Eyebrow level means monitor should be here, somewhere here. Here. But she is not aware. It is too high. And secondly, her keyboards, her hands, wrists are resting on the keyboard tray. So then you can't move your hands. So first thing is what she has to do is she has to keep her chair slightly raised position, and she should sit straight in contact with the chair, 90 degrees back, feet flat on the floor, eyebrow level monitor, keyboard level correct. That's how she need to make arrangement. So when you don't know how to sit, you're bound to make mistakes, because nobody taught how to sit. Now we are sitting in a car. I saw a driver who was slouching in front, holding on to steering and using. Wrong. आपका seat straight होना चाहिए, not here. You cannot rest here and drive a car. And you see, this is also too far. Actually, it's slightly less. Here होना चाहिए pedal. And elbow should be bent. This is your steering. Your head is correct. Your windscreen is here. So this is very important. जब ये कार में बैठते हैं, suppose if two people are driving the car of different height, they'll keep on changing the car sitting arrangement. So you must be very, very careful. Yeah, I can't hear you. Your audio is not. What?
Hey, you అమ్మ టౌన్ చే తీసుకో ఆంటీ ఏయ్ ఏయ్
Hello.
జరు
Mute your phone, please. Mute. Okay. Now, what is the medical science says? Now see, इसको अच्छी तरह से देखिए आप. This is a very, very important. So head should be here, body should be here, back should be in contact. Your monitor should be, I am just showing how it should be correct. But this man has shifted here. So this is known as a forward head posture. अब घर में जो आपका बच्चा, बेटी, wife, all will be in forward head posture. Now when you sit away from your backrest, whenever you go into forward head posture, अभी तो example दिखाया, your neck pain is 53% people suffer from neck pain. And 33% suffer from wrist pain. And large number of people, 63% will suffer because back is not supported. And shoulder pain is around 38%. Remember, चलती का नाम बॉडी. जो आदमी बैठा उसका तो ये दर्द होगा ही. तो इसीलिए हम लोग बोलते हैं every 1 hour you get up from your chair, walk for at least 1 to 2 minutes. Please mute. Please mute. You're making noise. Okay. So this is very important. This use, remember this slide now. When you go into forward head, so all the time your head should be straight. Yeah. Now, please see this. I want any one person to tell how to. Hello, mute please. I want somebody to tell you how to correct this man who is sitting. He is a AGM of some railways. He is sitting and working, addressing the meeting people here, and he's got shoulder pain, neck pain, back pain. And when you took the X-ray, his spine should be like this, but it is like this, reverse. And railway hospital radiologist said X-ray is normal, there is no disc prolapse, but this man has so many pains. This is how he sits. Can any one person correct this person how to make him all right? Because now by now you have understood. Bataiye first, what is the mistake here? Don't talk about chair, talk about human being first. What is the mistake of human being?
He should rest his back, sir. He should.
But why he is not able to rest?
Sir,
Why is,
keyboard is far
Because
away.
his chair is too far away. I mean,
no, but
he
why
should
do you
draw
think,
the chair closer to the table.
do you think an AGM level person cannot draw a chair in front and sit straight? But he is trying, but he still is going to this position. Why? You have to see the person, not the chair. I am giving the hint. There is some problem with the human being itself.
He is short, sir.
Yes, you are right. He is short. Now remember, how do you know he's short? You see his feet, they are not flat on the floor. So body's lower limbs or 60% of our body weight is lower body. This is only 40%. Imagine for 60% of weight would like to rest on the floor. So when you don't have when you are short, your body will slowly slide in front, go onto floor. You would like to put your feet on the floor because legs are very heavy. When you go onto the floor completely, your back is unsupported. That's why it's getting back strain. Number two, why shoulder strain? When you go away from the backrest, to maintain a erect posture like this, you need a support in the back. So he has to fall in front, forward head posture. So there is tremendous pressure on the shoulder blades, so he gets a shoulder pain. And the nice C-shaped curvatures of the spine is straightened or reversed, and there is a tremendous pressure in the disc. So he suffers from giddiness, neck pain. So how to correct? Yeah, tell me the solution. I have no other chair to give him. He has to sit in this chair only to work. How do you correct?
He can be provided with a footrest.
Or raise
Very good.
the table, sir.
Footrest when a footrest
So
is
first thing is
Maybe a cushion at the back.
yeah, number one is he should be given a footrest. Number two, because the chair, old
back
type
cushion.
chair, it is
Back
S-shaped
cushion
chair, which
can be given.
this is a S-shaped chair which most offices have. So he need a cushion.
Yes.
Then he should move back and sit straight. Then he should pull the table in front. You know? Then he should raise the monitor, whether he is to raise or lower, check. And your elbows will come here, hands. So keyboard will come here. Understood? This is how we need to correct. So here mistake is maybe in the workstation, but we have to always look at the person. Same thing if it's a very too tall person, we have to raise the chair high. Maybe you have to sit on a cushion. And all these factors you have to. Now the question is, if you keep on sitting in a wrong position, your spinal column is going out of shape. There is a tremendous pressure between the vertebrae. That means disc is going to bulge. Now so this is till now we discussed about the sitting. What happens in sitting? Wrong sitting will lead to all these. So sitting is a big abuse of spine, which we are sitting almost more than lakh hours in our lifetime. Now next, bending and reaching. Bending, you know, your purse fell down, you lift like this. Center of gravity is here now. Ideally, see, whenever you're lifting weight like this, there is a tremendous load on the lower back, on the shoulder neck, on the complete tip of your back. All biomechanics, if they're wrong, people get back pain. So what is the right way of lifting? You see this, reaching the object closer. Make a note, whenever you want to lift even a bucket of water, you must go closer to the bucket. Number one, go close to the object. Number two, widen your stance, because wide stance is more stable, narrow stance lesser stable. So चौड़ा करो, दूर दूर रखो पैर को. Widen your legs. And lifting should happen with your knee joints. That means using the thigh muscles and using the leg muscles, you lift, your back remains straight. Throughout your lift, your back is straight, your weight is on the lower limbs. तो इसी को हम बोलते हैं, use your knees, relax your back whenever you're lifting any weight. Is it clear? Suppose you have to lift from sideways also. You widen your leg stance, you put one leg deeper in front, one leg back, bend your knees, slowly take your laptop, take a bucket of water, and then slowly keep it close. Suppose you are lifting a baby also, you are supposed to lift. Suppose if this is too heavy, don't lift. Use a lifting and loading machine. Or suppose if you have a knee pain, your arthritis, don't sit and lift. You make somebody to lift, or use a machine, or use some gadget to lift. Bending and reaching in a kitchen, in a factory like this, or in a car, we have a laptop on the rear seat. What we do, हम लोग ड्राइवर सीट से हम रोटेट करके बेंड करके एक abnormal, an abnormal mudra we reach. All these can lead to dangerous effect on the spine. So how to reach? You should go here and lift this weight, not bending from here. Abuse in domestic jobs. You definitely make a note here. I had a patient, past 1.5 months I have been treating. She says, no, still back pain, still neck pain, still back pain. Finally, one day I asked the lady, do you use a glass to drink? She said, no, I use a bottle to drink. Now you see here, her head should be here actually. If she is drinking water, her glass will be here. She will drink like this. But what we have done, we pushed her head here. So whole spine is bent. Center of gravity going back. So it is opposite of computer use. And she is going to get terrific neck trouble after some time. I'm sure definitely this girl must be suffering from pain. So use a glass to drink. Clear? Now, so these are the sitting posture we do, lot of abuses, bending and reaching. And in factories, of course, this is not for account people, but this is for just fun slide. I put it because of the railways. There are a lot of workers who are doing a standing workstations, but these apply to your kitchen, your cupboard, standing computer use. Normally, this is our working platform or a work machine. If this is too high, you tend to bend your elbows and lift your hands too high. This may cause lower back pain and shoulder pain. So what is the solution for this? You put a platform here and stand here and use it at a horizontal level. So that's how we should do. Now here is the other extreme side. A tall lady, low kitchen platform. Many houses, all railway quarters have same size kitchen platform, because the dam engineer or the architect or the officer who passes, they don't understand ergonomics. In a house, you have one tall person, husband, you have one very short person, that's a child, and you have a medium-sized person who is a wife. Now your mirror on the wall, wash basin, kitchen platform, all of same size. Can you imagine such a common sense lacking situation? How one platform level will suit to all these people? Impossible. That's how. So how to correct? This is a neutral position. Center of gravity should be center and your elbows should be around 90 to 100 degrees. You can slightly chin down your face and you can see this machine. You don't have to bend down your head. And this person will work better level. This person needs correction. So you give him a small chair. So he will sit here and work. So this is the industrial application. So how does insult on the neck happens? Can you see? All of you do like this. This is how we all watch our WhatsApp videos, WhatsApp messages, SMSs, everything. I call it disease of millennium. Disease of millennium. Now imagine this boy's head should be here and he should be watching phone here as per our ergonomics, but his head is come down here. And imagine in next 15-20 years, what will happen to spine? Is a sure shot Yashoda Apollo Hospital candidate. Dangerous situation. Another phone, you just see, this is extreme abuse. You can see in the picture itself how the neck muscles are tightened one side. This side are relaxed, this side are tightened to hold your neck in this position. This. Your center of gravity shifted here. So this person will have a lot of pain, trouble, giddiness, vertigo. All these will put a tremendous pressure and they all have a cumulative trauma. This is known as a cumulative trauma disorder, CTD. मतलब आप जो गलतियां कर रहे हो पूरा accumulate होते रहेगा. It's a recurrent account, recurrent deposit. And people will not understand. People also driving vehicles in this position, and accounts department, your fingers on keyboard and your phone is here. So restrain from it, use a headphone, use a hands-free cable. Don't stuck your phone like this. This is Maharani pose of watching television. And Maharanis are followed by Maharajas. A lot of people at holidays, they think they're relaxing, but they're truly axing their neck. This is again just like using computer forward head posture, and it causes tremendous pressure on neck disc. It will bulge and slowly she will get into a lot of trouble. Now there are also reasons which cause dangerous situation to back pain and neck pain or poor lifestyle. All obese people suffer from more pain because as such there is some inflammation in their body, because fatty cells undergo oxidation process and they produce free radicals. That is indication of a kind of a stress reaction going on in the body. Poor nutrition, poor micronutrient deficiency, especially vitamin D, B12, or some joint disease, wrong posture, already existing disc disease, scoliosis, all these will, and similarly, obesity, hypothyroidism, diabetes, intestinal disorders, frozen shoulders, all these people going to suffer from neck pain or a back pain to a certain extent in life. What happens actually? When you go into wrong posture, it increases the load on the spine. It increases the pressure on the spine. It increases the compression of the spine and you get symptoms. The nicely curved spine becomes straightened. Imagine this girl, 26 years, came to me for surgery of the neck. This 20-year person came for surgery. So natural curvature all gone. So I have published this paper in 2000, Millennium. Straight spine syndrome. That means your neck is getting straightened, back is getting straightened. There is a tremendous increased pressure on the disc. When I published this, many doctors laughed at me, saying, "What are you saying? Spine can move, it can become straight, it can become curved." They didn't agree. Today, all MRIs of back pain and neck pain people have straight spines and disc bulges, disc prolapses. Now, what is a disc bulge? What is the degeneration of the disc? Disc is nothing but you have a vertebrae here. You have another vertebrae here. These are two bones. This is known as a disc. It is a kind of a semi-solid jelly kind of material which has good compressibility, and it can, because of unequal pressure on the disc, what will happen, this bulge will come into one side and it may extrude like this, and it may remain very, very tight and strict like this, and most of the nerves come from here just below, and these bulges will touch the nerves and you get severe pain. So if you don't maintain a correct posture, correct ergonomics, the loading will lead to a kind of a neglected state of spine. I am reminding you, all of you, large number of railways person, I have treated at least more than 30-40 people in Hyderabad only. All of these people are neglected. It will lead to disc complication, early spondylosis. And when you have a spondylosis and disc complication, your quality of life is going to be very, very poor. And your work performance, railways are going to have a lot of suffering because of you. So this is a disc disease, stages of disc disease. Now you see this paper, I have written in this article in, where is the date? 18 June 2000. Just imagine. We are talking about today 21. After 21 years, I am telling you, I did study in 1999. It got published in 2000 in International Journal. And then Hindu wrote on a first paper. This is a Hyderabad paper. June 18, Sunday 2000. Unique survey brings truth. Perils of being computer professionals. So what happens is all that what we have discussed. You must know how to sit. These are my lockdown studies. Online classes kastalu. Poor ergonomics take a toll in children. This is a study of a school kids. Now all these will tell you. So after 20 years, still people are not aware how to sit and what is the correct posture. This is the paper, The Impact of Ergonomics on Children Studying Online During COVID-19 Lockdown. So this is a very important publication. So this clearly shows how bad the situation from children. Somehow we have completed 60 years. No, you are not completed. I have completed 60 years and all of you are still younger to me. And imagine these ergonomic considerations, if you don't follow, the affected portion is a spine, that is a neck pain and back pain. Now, what is ergonomics? A man-machine relationship. It will increase your work performance. It will decrease your health effects. It will help you to think how best you can sit. You need to correct everything: chair height, table height, level of your elbows and wrist on the table, placement of your feet, level of your eye level of your monitor, and duration, how your boss is making you work, how to lift, kitchen platform, wash basin, so many things. These are all ergonomics we need to correct. Solutions to prevent surgery. See, I took so much of time to tell you all these because if you don't understand the problems, you cannot have solution. Yeah, make a note. If you have a tendency to put your head in front like this, first thing is raise your chair high. Number one, raise your chair high so that your feet is flat. Please mute. Please mute who is talking. Now you raise your chair and you must take a back support. If it doesn't reach, you put a cushion and reach 90 degrees back support. Number two, your eyebrow level top of the monitor. Number three, your head should not bend in front. Instead, you bring your monitor closer instead of you bending forward. Always back support, always feet support. And initially, when you're not trained, you put some weight on your head, some old book, and keep working, keep walking also. That will correct your wrong posture. Improvise workstations, standing workstations. So your keyboard should be below your elbow level. Make a note. Please mute. Somebody is talking. So you put your keyboard lower level. Your eyebrow level, top of the monitor. This is how you stand and work for some time. Sitting also eyebrow level, top of the monitor. Closer mouse, closer to her. And whatever the other activities you do, similarly. How to see phone. I made a video. How to use your mobile phone. You go to internet, YouTube, type my name. After that you type how to use mobile phone. I've given you various strategies. How do you see how nicely she's watching? So bring your phone top to your eyebrow level. So this is your viewing angle. So new learning is very important now. How to sit, how to use gadgets, how to sit in a car. All these will prevent you back pain. Next most important strategy is how to sleep. Remember, you must sleep on a mattress. You must sleep sideways. If you want, you can keep a thin pillow between the legs also. Now your pillow should be as thick as your shoulder gap. That means your neck should be parallel to bed. So you sleep both sides. If you want to sleep on your back, I don't advocate. You can sleep for a few minutes with a thin pillow, but sideways always a good sized pillow. Make your back and neck parallel to bed. So this is very important consideration. Sleeping sideways on a soft bed comfortable. Straight raise. If you have a pain in the back, you can put a pillow between the knees, just hang them. And sleeping straight is not a very good strategy. Sleeping sideways, both side is very important. And there is a myth in WhatsApp, left में सोना चाहिए, left में liver नहीं है, right में नहीं सोना चाहिए, left right में liver है. It is all humbug, because normal human being rotates around 30 to 36 times in one night. There is no question of left में क्या है, right में क्या है. When you have any pain, you rest first. Correct your sitting, correct your pillow, walk a little bit, put warm pack on your shoulders. And if you want support, you can put a collar. Okay? And if you need physical therapy, like a warm pack will help. And correct your ergonomics, correct your nutrition, slowly do some preventive exercise programs. We can discuss later. So that is how it should be treated. Belts may help for some people for a short time. Belts may help for a people for a short time. There are a lot of my videos on YouTube. You can follow these videos. And if you type my name in YouTube, you'll get these videos. These are all for a back pain and neck pain, different exercises. You may learn and do it. Yes. So remember, if you want to prevent your back pain and neck pain, first you have to make your sitting correct. Back support, feet on floor or on footrest. Your head is in erect posture, eyebrow level monitor, low keyboard. Same thing is applicable in during driving, sitting and watching computer, watching phone. Everything is same. And sleeping posture is already I told you. So sitting, standing, watching phone, sleeping both sides, and having therapeutic advice, eating correct food, and sometimes you may need support systems. You must take our help. So thank you very much here. Then we'll discuss few minutes so that we have 15 minutes nice time. So I stop the sharing here. So I would like to talk to you so that you are better off. Yes, please.
Thank you, doctor.
Now I want you to discuss, and if you have any trouble, please kindly let me know. Let me see.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Yeah, tell me please.
Sir, I am having a L5 problem. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Tell me.
I am having an L5 problem. With that, I think I am having my seat problem, sir. I am unable to sit for a longer time. I am having a lot of problem in my seat. What can I do? I am using a belt to support my L5 most of the time when I am standing or walking. And I am a diabetic. I am supposed to walk a lot. But because of this, if I travel or if I walk, I'm having severe pain with my seat. And can you help me?
Surely. Where you live? Which part of the country?
Here on this side.
Okay, then it's no problem. First, make a note. You need to sit with a back straight. Now I'll show you a kind of a setup which I have. Just watch me.
Okay, sir.
I have a chair. Now where is my back is resting? Can you see? Where is my back is resting? In my
Lower part.
my lower back is supported, not the shoulder blade.
Shoulder
Make a
part.
note.
Yes, sir.
When you sit, your lower back should be, when you're working, see my body is straight. I am working like this. my elbow, my table should be here. My table is here, you know,
Yes, sir.
but all your tables are higher.
Yes, sir.
So rule number one, you raise your chair as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
If you raise your chair as much as possible, and if your back is not in contact, you bring a small cushion, put it here.
Yes, sir.
Number one. Number two, your feet should reach the floor.
Yes,
If
sir.
they don't reach, you put it on a footrest.
Yes, sir.
And your monitor should be here.
Yes, sir.
So eyebrow level should be your monitor. If you have a laptop, put 2-3 books, raise it here.
Yes, sir.
Not here. This is forward head posture.
Yes, sir.
You know, this is forward head posture. This is slouchy posture. Higher monitor will push you to slouchy posture, but lower monitor will push you to forward head posture. But you should be in neutral position. So if you put a book here, you should be working. What I want you to do is, all of you accounts department people, put a small book here and start working. It should not fall down. It should not fall down.
Okay.
Your elbow, your hand should be lower than the elbow. Not like this, it should be here,
Oh,
here. So that means your shoulder should be relaxed. So you should be above the table actually, which
yes, sir.
I didn't see in any of government
Yes,
office
sir.
till date. Your table is one fixed table.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you do is, on the roadside, you buy one pita. Pita is
Ah,
takka.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you carry to your office. Office cannot provide you great chair. How can one chair will fit everyone?
Yes,
It
sir.
won't fit. Okay? And golden rule is breaking of sitting. You
Yeah,
must
yeah.
break your sitting every 1 hour.
1 hour. Yes, sir. That we are doing.
45 minutes. If you have pain, every 30 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Now, another area. If you want to stand, if you're working standing, again, you have to put your elbow, and your elbow level should be here, and put some books, put a monitor. Remember, if you're using a laptop, use an external keyboard. Don't use laptop keyboard. Laptop keyboard, you have to bend. So you have an external keyboard here, and your monitor is here. You work. And another thing is, you put your one leg on a small step, 1 foot. Now I put my step here. So my computer comes here. I am now standing. You know,
Yes, sir.
till now I was sitting. So you're here, you're standing, you're looking at the monitor, and keep changing your leg. You know, 6 inches small, 6 inches pita, what you're using at a footrest,
Yes, sir.
or sometime you work in a standing position, but you should keep shifting your weight 1 foot on the step, 1 foot on. This makes your back, see, when you put your 1 foot like this, your back has become straight. You know, you're not doing this. You're like this, and keep shifting weight. So standing workstation is very, very important, and to keep shifting weight. You followed?
Yes, sir. One
And
thing.
number two, you want to watch your phone, put one hand in your armpit, rest your hand, watch.
Okay, sir.
You know,
Sir, sometimes we are
don't do
prevented.
this, don't do this,
Ah,
don't do this, selfie mode.
okay.
Watch like this. The moment your arm is out from you, you start getting pain in the neck. When they are closer, you are in a relaxed position. Okay?
One
Doctor,
thing,
I have
sir,
one
we are-
When you go home, don't sit. All accounts department people should not have a chair and bed in the house. What I am saying is, don't sit at all in the house. When you go home, you just lie down for 20-30 minutes. Then you get up, refresh yourself, have a cup of tea, and do your work. Followed? Don't watch television from bed. And put warm pack here and here. All the people who have diabetic people, they have a slightly frozen shoulders. Now imagine if you have a frozen shoulder here, you tend to lift like this. You know, suppose if your shoulder is good, you don't have to bend your neck. And can you see my shoulder?
Yes.
There is no movement. I am telling all the people who have a back and neck pain, they have a frozen shoulder. Diabetes, thyroid, vitamin deficiency, all these people have some amount of shoulder. You can use your hand in front easily, but are not able to lift. So what happens? It is bending your center of gravity sideways. This is what is going to happen. So if you have a back pain, neck pain, don't raise your hand sideways. While wearing dress, wear in front. If you want to cook sabji, don't do this. Keep your arm like this and do it. You know, when you type, keyboard should be lower. Your hand should be here, here. Your elbows should be higher than the keyboard. And don't rest your wrist. Don't rest your wrist on your keyboard. Your hand should be free to type. When you choose a mouse, your mouse should fit into the hand. This is a slightly smaller mouse for me. But you are not taught. This is good for a lady. But for a man, you need a bigger mouse. Your fingertip should be here. This is correct fitting of the mouse. All this will cause pain, and mouse should be close to the body. You followed? And then you take rest. Rest when you sleep, lie down on your bed, your vertebrae all open up, your disc will go back, nerve compression will reduce, you will feel much better. Clear? Still you have pain, numbness, sciatica, take leave for 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Take 80% bed rest. But what is the fun? You're taking a bed rest, lying down in a bed and watching TV, putting 2 pillows here watching. That is disastrous. If you don't recover, don't get it operated, come to me, I'll save you. Because I have saved 8,000 people from surgery and they are all doing well by no magic, no mantra, no Ramdev Baba. Sheer insisting and educating you on ergonomics, lot I told you. This is only one small lecture. Patient needs lot of times this lecture. And all your railway officers, especially who are sitting on a computer, everybody is sitting now. I also sit for 4 hours every day. Everybody needs ergonomics and preventive care of your back. Then people, you should do some back prevention exercises. There is one video in my YouTube, back exercises for everyone. You can do in bed, not on floor.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other question?
Sir, I have
So
one
we
question.
carry back.
Yes, when you
Sir, I
carry.
have one question. I'm Raj Durai.
Yes, Rajdurai, tell me.
South Central Railway only I'm posted, sir.
Yes,
It's
very good.
related to, I think, I'm working as an officer, sir. Most of the
Yes.
officers would be having the same problem or facing the same problem. What happens in our main table, the front end, just 90-degree angle, we just keep the files and deal the files with the connecting officers and the staffs. Generally, the system used to be on the left side or maybe on the right side of the main table. When we look at the table, when we look at the this
You're
system,
doing this. You're doing this.
no, when we look at the system, like the height and everything, I'm able to see that 90-degree angle and the chair and the head, the feet rest also.
Yes.
But where we do have a revolving chair, so we revolve and then see the computer at a 90-degree angle only. If you look at the computer and the body, it is still 90-degree angle, but if you see the directions of the table to computer, it is 40-degree. Whether it is a correct way of posture.
So yes, you are right. I have seen with the bank manager this severe problem because he's talking to customer.
Yes.
Your files are your customers because you're in accounts department or you have to read various things, and your monitor is always placed in one side. Now, if you're aware, so you turn your chair
Yes.
You may put one advice is, if you can afford, you put a small table dedicated to your computer monitor, not on this table.
Right,
You
sir.
put an extended small table, because what happens when you turn, this table is at this angle, the table becomes an angular. So you have to go and reach in front. Ideally, make sure that you put your monitor not in a, if I have to give, I don't want to have a monitor where I can look like this. I want to keep monitor completely sideways, so that it makes you compulsory to turn completely and use the monitor. You know,
Is it,
अगर इधर दिखता है थोड़ा भी, there is a tendency sometimes you will do abuse. You know,
yes.
rule number one, so that you put completely a separate station next to you only. Since the revolving chair you can turn. And number two, if you want to work on two monitors, you slide sideways and work. Slide sideways. If you have no place to keep another table, make sure that you turn your chair completely, not your back, and work. You know,
Right.
your feet is on footrest.
Yes.
So this needs little bit of awareness, and so make a note on your table or someplace under the glass. Turn your chair every time when you work on a computer.
Yes, sir. This we are, I mean, I'm able to turn the chair and then to the degree where the computer is. But is it so, like,
that is okay. You can still manage. And
Yes, sir.
another idea is to get up and sit. You
Right,
know,
sir. Right.
just get up, because you are reducing the stress what you acquired in seeing the
Previous.
files.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Is it
Suppose,
advice?
yes, it is advised to get up and sit there.
Sir, is it advisable if we, have a L-shaped table, like on the front side you have a file, and
yeah, that's what I said. Yes.
on the left side if we keep the computer, and then whenever we want to see the computer, we can turn the revolving chair and then see that.
Absolutely right. That's what I said. L-shaped table.
Okay.
Maybe you should create one proposal for all computer users, major people, officers can have a L shape, or attach a small
Sir,
table.
as far as the staffs are concerned, we are making this working work study table, which are all almost straight to straight angle. The file used to be on the side, but the computer and then the chair of the staffs are almost straight. It is only it's happening for the officers, where it's
Correct,
a table
correct,
is
correct.
very lengthy, and the left side or right side we
Now
use.
another problem constraint with the officers. I have seen your officers. You have too many files, especially some officers who pass the leaves, and personal officers and administrative officers. There are a lot of files. Now the problem is, you may go into forward head posture to write on a file. You know, not only computer, you can also get this problem when typing, when writing also. So people who have a voluminous work of writing, say suppose your computer 20%, 80% reading the file and writing, you must get the triangular, you have one small setup on the table where you can put your things at a 30 degrees, 45 degrees angle. You go in any stationery shop, you will get a paper writer or a small slide on the table,
Yes. Yes.
desk. Like, the bench clerks used to have a desk like this, a 45 degrees angle like this, where you can read. You don't have to bend your neck, but you can chin down. You can still read by chin down, but we tend to do neck down. So ideally, if you have a habit of neck down, best is to put an object for few times, and try to do chin down. You can still do it. You can read your book. You can read your file. This is a training. In your training program, this should have 1 hour class. They should listen with a book on the head without falling. This is a very good intervention.
Sir, tell me something about this, neck hump or hump neck.
Yeah, this hump, because when you keep on persisting bending, this hump will develop.
Okay.
That is because of the wrong postures in childhood.
Okay.
It become like this. This is known as a dogger's hump. Actually, it should happen in old age because of the osteoporosis may bend. But a lot of children have this hump.
What can be corrective actions?
Yes, correcting is, this is only corrective action.
Okay.
Object on head.
Okay.
Every day at home also they should walk couple of minutes. Object on head.
Object on head theory is wonderful, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Simple.
Thank you very much.
बहुत अच्छा है, sir.
I don't know how many of you studied in a street school. I studied in a Ramakrishnaya Vidhi Badi in some Nellore district, my hometown. Our first lesson coming to class was to put a slate on my head.
It is really good,
I
sir.
used to abuse him. Ramakrishna, sorry, my teacher. This fellow, stupid fellow, all the time. What is the slate on it? Slate to be written.
No, sir,
But
it
can
was a
you
wonderful
imagine?
lesson. Yeah.
And he told my father was an army officer. He told him, sir, as a teacher, I am not only teaching his education, I want to improve his posture because that is his character.
Yes, sir.
And a
It
person with
helped
a
you a
great
lot, and it is helping us also a lot.
character is not only in the heart and your behavior, your body also needs a character.
Yeah.
Now I am 63 years and that slate has made my neck absolutely straight even now.
Yeah, you look 40 around.
So, because every day I practice Kung Fu and Karate, why I am able to do because of the very good spine. No
Yes.
disc bulge, no back pain, neck pain, only because of the understanding my body. It is not a big rocket science. I have left my email ID. Please, any one of you or your people, I shall definitely help them. And you should never put a first slide. That's why I put when you have to undergo surgery, when there is a tumor or something bad, broken. I will tell you Mrs. Shanti's story. She was plucking jasmine flowers in second floor and she fell down on the ground. She broke 3 vertebrae. And they are all my old clients whom I used to treat about fitness and other things. And when I saw her in Apollo Hospital, all doctors have jumped and they said, she's going to get paralyzed, we have to operate. But when I saw her, she's fully functional. Remember, functionality is very important. She said, Dr. Saab, whatever you say, you say. I don't want to undergo surgery. I put a little bit of plaster around back. Now she's doing, after 10 years, she's doing Zumba, aerobics, running, jumping, and all 3 bones have fused. She's fine. So remember, the spine, the vertebral bone, spinal cord is a tremendous regenerating power. When Kurukshetra Mahabharata is happening, every day 3,000 people are injured. Many of them broke their bones. Who repaired them? Which orthopedic hospital? Only bed rest and malam and patti will use. So no back and neck surgery unless there is a rapid deterioration. Yeah, any other questions on ergonomics? I need actually 1 day to teach ergonomics, not in 1.5 hours, but still I try to drive hard.
Sir, we
Yes,
request
sir.
Ctara to keep engaging you in a more frequent lectures.
No, I know Mr. Nageswar Rao, I thank him because he who introduced me, and I am a sports medicine doctor and an occupational health doctor.
Okay, sir.
My research is on occupational problems. Remember, there is no disease which is not related to occupation. Housewife, can you tell me what is the biggest disease of housewife today? Anybody?
Back pain.
Not a back pain.
TV.
Pollution. Your gas lighter doesn't lit in a one go. She has to pump 2 times. She will inhale 2 puffs of this gas and smoke. None of the houses have better chimneys, better exhaust. And of course, back pain, neck pain are followed by. So this is how the occupational health problems are different from medicine. Okay, any other question before we close?
Sir, what should be height of table and chair?
No, that's why I tell you, don't remember these numbers. When you sit, your elbow should be on the table and your back should be 90 degrees in contact. Your feet should be on floor. 3 points. Okay? Don't count any because all the tables are around 58 centimeters. Standard measures 58 and 62. But don't take that because all our heights are different. How can you have a one standard table? There is no standard table. There is no standard chair to suit everyone because we vary from 4.8 to 6.2. So that's why customizing your workplace is very important. We call it workplace management. Today I focus for a back pain and neck pain prevention. Actually, the subject is workplace management and ergonomics. Okay. Yes, sir. I think our time is over.
Yeah.
You please note down my email ID, and Mr. Nageswar Rao can share all my details. I shall surely prevent surgery, and my appeal, don't touch the spine. Don't take, intrathecal injections, infiltrations, and don't put any traction, massage, jumping. Spine is very, very nice and strong. It will last 100 years if you take care.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam.
Can you give your contact address?
Yes. I am giving you number 98493694, and this is known as a Hyderabad.
Kindly share it in the chat, sir.
Yeah, I am sharing in the chat only. Hyderabad clinics, and my email ID already I have given in the chart. hotmail.com. So this is my number and this is my clinic name. I practice in Sainikpuri and I visit in Banjara Hills 2 days. So I shall help you online, offline. So every day I see serious people only. People come in a stretcher and many of them walk back. But there is no magic. It's sheer hard work, discipline. Definitely you'll get better. Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Yes.
I propose a vote of thanks. On behalf of
Please.
Ctara, we thank
Ctara.
Bakhtiar Choudhary. Various diagrams.
Sir, please, sir.
The status of the care that we have to take of our spine, which is the most important part of the body. And also we thank all the officers and staff of Indian Railway Accounts Department who have attended today's program. We thank once again Dr. Choudhary for his explanation of various postures which will help us in maintaining a good health. Tomorrow's lecture is on GCC for works and the speaker is Mr. Afzaluddin. Thank you one and all. The usual login time is 11.
Thank you.
Session will start at 11:30 hours. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I am leaving. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Take care of your health. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.